It is May 5th. In America, we call that Cinco de Mayo. As you may or may not know, Cinco de Mayo is a holiday that celebrates Mexican independence and Mexican heritage, but really, it's more of just an American holiday as an excuse to get shit-faced on tequila. But I mean, I'm half Mexican and I'm half American, and so even though I know it can be a little bit degrading to one of my countries of ancestral nature, I do enjoy celebrating it because I like any excuse to celebrate my heritage, and let's face it, I will never, ever, ever turn down Mexican food. Or tequila. I am missing home a little bit because obviously I can't get the most fresh, authentic Mexican food that I can get when I'm back home while I'm here in London, but I am ordering Mexican food. I just did. I just ordered takeaway, and they're gonna come hand deliver me an 11-pound, and when I say pound, I don't mean weight, though I wish I meant weight. I mean price-wise. Great British pounds? Is that what it's called? GBP? It's over 11 pounds, actually. Burrito. Yeah, those exist here. 11 pounds is like, I don't even know, $16, $18 in American money. Just so you know how overpriced this is and how I'm totally getting gypped, but I'm doing it anyways because it's Cinco de Mayo. I ordered one of those burritos. I also ordered a full plate of nachos because I'm going ham. So excited to dive into my burrito and my British Mexican food. This is probably going to be a little bit gross, but YOLO. Actually, JOLO. You only live once, you know what I mean, Holmes? Oh.
You only live once, you know what I mean, Holmes? Oh.
Once again, I'm also filming this on photo booth again because my cameras are also not charged. And I just played back that last clip and realized the audio is completely out of sync with my mouth, and this one probably is too. And that's so annoying, and I'm so sorry that I have to put you through that, and I'm so angry. Get your shit together, Apple. The call out.
Hi, blimey, mate. I'm just watching some wildlife. I messed it up. The first thing I did an Australian accent, telling you all about how I was watching some wildlife while I was waiting for my food to show up. And it actually sounded pretty good, and then the freaking application died and quit on me. Look at this. Oh, wild fox. Oh, so cute. One of the good things that ends up coming up out of this waiting and waiting and waiting for my food and waiting. Oh, look, there I am, waiting, tapping that leg, shaking that leg, because I'm waiting. Oh, look, a birdie. Is he waiting? Nah, he's got birdie things to do. I'm angry.
I'm so angry right now. Well, clearly the 11-pound burrito and I weren't meant to be. Probably for the better. It's probably a good thing. Wow, guys, what an ordeal. That was a lot. At first, I didn't even want to vlog about this because I was so angry. Like, I was so mad I didn't even want to talk about it. I just wanted it to be over. Basically, I waited for that delivery guy to show up. It's almost 3 hours now. It's going on 2.5 hours since the time of the order was placed. And I waited out there up to 2 hours, and that's when I finally gave up. All these delivery guys kept coming and going, and I would stop everyone and ask, hey, what takeaway are you from? And none of them were from my takeaway. Then I plugged my phone in because obviously it's dead because there's no power source in my room. And I plugged it in downstairs, and I checked to see if I had any missed calls to see if somehow I'd missed them or maybe they had a delay, I don't know. And so I checked, no missed calls. Only 2 text messages directly from, like, the delivery guy himself and, like, his personal phone number. That was it. I hadn't heard anything from the takeaway itself or the service or anything, so I filed a complaint online to the service I had done it through online because I ordered the food online on a website, and then they, like, outsource it to different takeaways that you, like, order from. So, Facebook notification. I got a call a little bit later from the takeaway, like the service that I went through themselves, and they were like, "Oh, well, we talked to the takeaway place, and they said that you gave them that they actually they tried to show up, they couldn't get a hold of you on the phone. That part's kind of true, and they're like, and that you gave them the wrong address." Bitch, please. You had me on the phone part, but then you're trying to cover your ass by lying and saying that I gave you the wrong address. I've ordered online before, and this address is never wrong because it's one address, because it's a university, and every other damn delivery guy in a 10-mile radius can find it without a problem. Clearly, because while I was sitting there, at least 12 different bikes came by with their little takeaway food, came and went before I gave up. So the address was definitely not wrong. So when this lady told me that, I was like, okay, well, I don't know about the address deal because I know for a fact that I entered that correctly, and then I told her that my phone was dead in the beginning, and then I plugged it in to see if I had missed any calls, and there's only 2 text messages, and yeah, that was it. And I don't know, it was just hell. And then she's like, okay, well, like, I'll see if they'll try to re-deliver. I'm like, honestly, at this point, it's okay. I don't want the food. I just want my money back, obviously. And so then she's like, oh, of course. Well, like, if the delivery was unsuccessful, of course you'll get a refund. So she's like, I'll call you back. I'll call them back. So then, like, literally, like, 2 minutes later, not even, she called me back and was like, yeah, so they can't re-deliver tonight. I'm so sorry. I'm like, that's fine. Just give me my damn money. Anyways, 11 pounds for Burrito is a huge ripoff. So I'm glad I didn't give my money to those jackasses anyways. Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Ay, Dios mío. I'm done, guys. I'm done. I'm gonna go microwave some food because it'll be disgusting. Actually, you know what? It'll be the best microwave food ever. Tastes like sweet victory because this whole ordeal is over.
How freaking surreal is this? Literally just playing back the video that I recorded on here explaining the whole ordeal with the delivery situation. It is 10:33 at night. So this whole ordeal, everything was finito like hours ago. I was just finishing watching this playback when my phone started ringing, which is bizarre because no one calls me on this thing. And so I answered it, and it was the takeaway that screwed up. They have really heavy accents, so it's hard to understand them. But basically, the first guy was like, I could tell that they were like trying. They're upset. Like they weren't trying to be like, oh, we're so sorry about what happened today. Like they were calling and they were like, well, okay. Like they just started off this way. I said hello, and they're like, you ordered from. Oh, sure. I just said the name. Oh my god. No, I didn't say that. They said you placed an order from here. And I said, that was a long time ago. And they're like, okay, well, like, the guy had a really heavy accent and he was speaking really fast, so it was hard to understand him. But he said something along the lines of, well, we showed no answer, like, you showed up, or we showed up, like, there was no answer on the phone, like, we couldn't get through. I don't even know what he was trying to say. And I was like, I'm sorry, I couldn't understand anything you just said. So then he was like, okay, hold on. He, like, gets off the phone, and I can, like, hear in the background that he's telling someone else to speak to me. And so I get transferred to some other guy, and so like a completely new voice, a completely new heavy accent comes on the phone and is like, hi, we're calling from insert name here. And I'm like, okay, I understand that. And then he basically started saying the same thing and was like expressing how they called me or something, how it didn't get through, like I didn't answer. But remember what I told you earlier, that they never called me. They never called me until after I called them first. So this guy was trying to create like this, I don't know, story or something. And so I'm already done with this. I already talked to the woman at the online service, and so I told him, I said, okay, I already spoke to a woman who is a representative of insert name of online service here on the phone, and we had already decided that the delivery was unsuccessful and I will be getting a full refund. Like, I explained that all like in full complete sentences, and then he was just like, oh, okay. I was like, I'm sorry, yes, like what are you trying to tell me? And then he's like, okay, fine, bye. And I was like, bye, thanks. What the hell is wrong with people? I think one of the biggest differences, this is going to sound like such an asshole, douchey, American thing to say, but honestly, it's just been proven true to me time and time again. One of the biggest differences between the United States and London and England so far, I found, is that in America, we have something called customer service. Maybe it's because we're so capitalist and consumer driven that we put such a big emphasis and pride in customer service in so many of our businesses in America. So maybe it's stemmed from what some people might think is a bad thing. But how do you expect your business to be successful if you don't implement a strong customer service entity to your enterprise? Like, it's all about the customer. If you want money, you need customers to give you that money. People are such jackasses. Like, put a little bit more effort into what you're doing if you want to make the money.